Have you ever caught yourself slouching? Pulled your shoulders back, lifted up through your chest, stood up nice and straight, and thought, there, my posture is fixed. If only it were that simple. The truth is, I think your posture might be worse than you actually think, but probably not for the reason that you think. Because posture isn't about standing up straight. It's about how your body organizes itself to move through life. And once that makes sense, you'll never think about your posture the same way again. Hi, I'm Heather, and if you've been following along, you know we've been talking about body literacy. Learning to understand what your body is trying to tell you instead of simply reacting to your body. Today, we're going to use posture as our first example, because posture is one of the biggest misunderstood topics in movement and fitness. Somewhere along the way, many of us were taught that good posture looked like this. Very rigid, shoulders back, chest up, stand up straight, hold it, and also, while you're there, smile. The problem? That's not how bodies work. Try holding that position while you walk, bending over to unload the dishwasher, picking up a child, or spend an afternoon pulling weeds in the garden in this posture. Your body doesn't move like a statue. It moves, which means your posture has to move too. Posture isn't something you hold. It's something your body creates. So here's what I'd like you to remember today. Posture isn't a position. Posture is a strategy. Your body is constantly making decisions. It's asking questions like, how can I accomplish this task? Where can I create stability? Where do I need mobility? What muscles are available to me today? What joints feel a little stiff? How tired am I? Your posture is simply the strategy your nervous system chooses in that moment. That's why your posture changes, and that's exactly what it's supposed to do. Think about this. Think about your posture when you're reading a book. So if I were going to maintain straight posture while reading a book, it would look like this. But that's not how we read books. We read books like this. But your posture while you're reading a book looks different than your posture when you're carrying groceries. Your posture while you're gardening looks different than your posture while you're reaching into the back seat of your car. Your posture while you're taking a deep breath looks different than your posture when you're laughing really hard. Should it? Absolutely. Because your body is adapting to the task in front of it. That's healthy. Now, this is where body literacy becomes so important. Instead of asking, how do I force myself to stand up straighter? Start asking, why is my body choosing this strategy? Maybe your upper back has become stiff. Maybe your rib cage isn't moving very well. Maybe your hips have lost some of their mobility. Maybe you're recovering from an injury. Or maybe you're just simply tired today. Those are very different conversations, and they lead to very different solutions. So if posture were simply about remembering to stand up straighter, we could all fix it in about 5 seconds. But we know that's not true, because posture isn't a discipline problem. It's a movement problem. It's a mobility problem. Sometimes it's a strength problem. Sometimes it's a breathing problem. Sometimes it's even a confidence problem. That's why simply forcing yourself into a position rarely lasts. Your body will always return to the strategy it uses most. Just remember, the goal isn't perfect posture. The goal is building a body that's capable of choosing better strategies. Now that's a very different goal. And the good news? Strategies can change. As your mobility improves, your posture changes. As your strength improves, your posture changes. As your breathing improves, your posture changes. And as your confidence improves, your posture changes. That's why I don't teach people to hold a certain posture. I teach them to build a body that's capable of creating the right posture for them. In the next video, we're going to tackle one of the biggest myths of all: why standing up straight might actually be making your posture worse. So if you don't want to miss that one, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, keep moving, stay curious, and take really good care of yourself.